Hey, Lauren, there are so many conversations happening in the world of academia tonight about what happened at Harvard. And if you think about it, it is much of our workforce, the lifeblood of the workforce. Academia is here in the Triangle. Many reeling over the news at Harvard, thinking about how to process it and what it all means.
Leadership is lonely. And then when you're there and you're by yourself, in the sense there aren't many people that look like you or hold the same values as you.
We sat in Chapel Hill tonight with Dr. Deborah Stroman. She herself a woman of color in higher ed at UNC.
When you're a senior leader at a university, there's very little room for small mistakes in public.
Stroman thought Harvard's President Claudine Gay would survive the fallout since the war started in the Middle East. But today,
the first black president, second woman president, could not survive.
She was proven wrong.
There's a saying in the black community where we say that your ice has to be colder, right? Just the sense that wherever we show up in spaces as leaders, we have to be 2 times, 3 times better.
Stroman is a professor in UNC's Gilling School of Public Health and a racial equity trainer.
How do you inspire people to say, you know what, we need you in this space. We want you to go into higher ed. We want you to be an administrator when you see this time and time again.
This is dark water.
Just like Stroman, Theodore Shaw has been watching this closely.
It's not a day that I feel good about.
He's the director of the Center for Civil Rights at UNC Law School. Shaw having to face questions of racism over his long career as a lawyer.
I teach at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, which has its own history that has reached into the present with respect to issues of race. You know, Silent Sam, for one.
He is pressing everyone tonight to come to the table to talk about issues like freedom of speech to move this conversation forward.
I also believe that we can't give up. You know, we have to believe in our institutions, and I think we have to believe in the ability to get through this challenging time, and we have to save our democracy.
Also chatted with a Duke professor about this who is a Harvard alum herself. She told me she was frustrated by Gay's resignation, the Harvard president's resignation, and quote, this is part of a larger assault on academic freedom and the values of inclusivity that should define campus life. Stephen, Lauren, back to you.